and we are so excited about this next story. A local hero is back on patrol. K9 Robbie with the Coweta County Sheriff's Office was hit by a car while chasing a robbery suspect in February, but he still kept going, and he helped deputies make the arrest. Robbie's bravery was celebrated yesterday, marking his return to the force. His handler, Hunter Spradlin, joins us live now. And K9 Officer Spradlin, this is so incredible that he's back out there. Can you talk to us first about this incident? Gosh, it must have been so scary. Walk us through what happened.
Yes, ma'am. So it was just a normal day. It was getting ready to rain, so we were going to just go do some reports real quick. When we heard it come out, it's not every day you hear something like this come out. So we started headed towards the interstate, which is a large corridor for the county. So as we get that way, we hear the car is going through a shopping center that is near where we were already at. So we were able to wait and see where they came out at, and they came out right next to where we were. And we were fortunate enough to be able to get right behind the vehicle. And as it wrecked, Robby got out of the car, and there was nobody else in the parking lot. So Robby did what he does best. I was able to get him on target for the suspect, and to get him out of the car and get him over the wall that we initially hit, that we came up to. And I saw the car turn the corner, and he hit Robbie's back legs, but Robby was able to get up and keep going. That really shows his dedication to work and his joy to being at work.
Yeah, my next question was just what does that say about K9 Robbie, his heroism in that moment, that he just kept going?
Yeah, he loves to work. Yes, ma'am. He is very excited every day we go to work. After everything, and he went to the vet. He got a week off work for some scratches and things of that nature. He had some scratches and some bruising, and they gave him a week off, and he was not a fan of that. He let me know every morning when I was getting ready to go to work that he felt he should be going, and he made sure that he barked at me before I went to work, because he did not like staying out. But he loves work, and he didn't want to leave. As soon as everything happened and we got him off of the suspect, he did not want to leave the scene. He wanted to stay right there and keep playing the game to him.
And what did his recovery look like? I know you said he was anxious to get back to work, but was he able to really rest and recover?
Yes, ma'am. So I didn't take him to work. I knew that just how the job goes, that would be the 1 week that we have a lot of opportunities to use him, and I didn't want to even risk having the opportunity and accidentally, using him, because it's just instinct at that point. So I let him stay at home. He got some rest, both inside and outside. He got some much needed rest and relaxation rather than what he might have thought. Because I'm sure that he was sore, but if given the opportunity, he would have gone to work every single day. But he definitely was able to relax at home. When I finally left, he would calm down some and just get some extra rest.
And so many of these dogs, really, it just feels like they are made for this work. They're so excited to do it. They're excited to go to work every day. How does the training work? How do they get ready to do this really demanding job?
Yes, ma'am. So when I got Robby, Robby had already trained. He had a handler before me, Eric Minix. So he did a great job getting him ready for the street. So the training on my side of things was more so getting me used to being a dog handler. It was from about mid-January to the end of April. And like I said, that was just to get myself acclimated to being a dog handler, because he knew everything he was supposed to do and was ready to work from day one. It was just getting us bonded. But then we do 1 day a week. We do nothing but train. We do 8 hours, 1 day a week, and that doesn't even include the stuff we do throughout the week, where we may do a drug hide throughout the week, and just to keep it different for them, so they never know that this 1 day is the only day we train, and that anything could be a training scenario, anything could be a live scenario, and that we need him to be we need all of our dogs to be at 100% the second they get out of the car. And so we like to keep them kind of on their toes.
On their toes. I love that. And how important do you think canine officers are in law enforcement?
They're extremely important. They do things that we obviously can't do. Robbie is much faster than me. I've always said that when I got the dog, my days of running were over. I just have to keep up enough to keep Robbie in sight and make sure he can hear me. But they do so much for us, both at home for just companionship and being able to have them as a partner in the car all the time, and as well as in this situation chasing down suspects of robberies, of burglaries, of domestic violence, of violent crimes. But then we have dogs that also they only are used for tracking purposes and for drug work. So they're able to smell different odors for drugs and find those in vehicles, but also track other people that we may not want to use an apprehension dog for. So for missing people, for missing children, for people with dementia, where you don't want the risk of a dog biting somebody that doesn't deserve it, but you have a dog that's able to do so without that kind of training.
Yeah,
But
that's a
they're
good point.
essential for work.
Yeah, what do you want the public to understand about these incredible animals and the risks that they take and just how strong they are every day?
I think everybody should know that this is their drive. I love the job. I wake up every day and I get excited to go to work. Every day is different for police work. You never know what you're going to run into, whether it be you help find a missing kid or you help apprehend a bank robbery suspect. But these dogs get up every day and they love working just as much as the handlers do. To them, this is just one big game. He goes and if he smells one of our target odors for drug work, he gets his toy, and he thinks that it's all one big game to him. Getting to apprehend somebody and getting to go after somebody is he enjoys that more than really anything that just staying at home could even think of offering. They are bred for this work, and they absolutely love it.
But be honest here, he's getting a few extra treats as he recovers,
He
just a
has,
little
he
bit.
has definitely gotten a few extra treats. Yes, ma'am. My family has made sure that he has definitely gotten some extra treats and some extra belly rubs throughout his time.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you to K9 Robbie. We really appreciate all you've done for our community. Thank you so much, sir.
Absolutely. Thank y'all.
All right. Have a good day.